that everything just went up in the air. So we feel I just feel like the country's lost, and it's terrible, terrible feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, and we don't know where we're going now, what's going to happen, and, there's people in this country worrying about how to pay their fuel bills and
everything.
Buy food, and we haven't even got a Prime Minister now.
No.
So
Britons bewildered and frustrated over the economic situation in the UK and now the continuing political crisis brought upon by the ruling Conservative Party. Liz Truss, who was elected as Prime Minister only 45 days ago, has resigned after her colleagues in the party expressed lack of faith in her leadership. Among the first files she signed as Prime Minister was a controversial mini-budget which crashed the country's currency and caused turmoil in the financial markets. The decision was one which her opponent in the prime ministerial race, Rishi Sunak, warned against.
I came into office at a time of great economic and international instability. Families and businesses were worried about how to pay their bills. Putin's illegal war in Ukraine threatens the security of our whole continent, and our country has been held back for too long by low economic growth. I was elected by the Conservative Party with a mandate to change this.
Only months ago, Conservative leader Boris Johnson was forced to resign after a series of scandals. Initiating a revolt was Indian origin Rishi Sunak, who resigned as the Chancellor. Over 50 Tory MPs followed suit. For months together, Britain has had an unstable government. The rising costs of energy, on the other hand, has forced many low-income homes in Britain to choose between heating and eating this winter.
What a mess. And this is not just a soap opera at the top of the Tory party. It's doing huge damage to our economy and to the reputation of our country. And the public are paying with higher prices, with higher mortgages. So we can't have a revolving door of chaos. We can't have another experiment at the top of the Tory party. There is an alternative, and that's a stable Labour government. And the public are entitled to have their say, and that's why there should be a general election.
The ruling Conservative Party has the majority and has set the 28th of October as the deadline to find the next Prime Minister. Rishi Sunak, Penny Mordaunt and even Boris Johnson are expected to be in the race. While Rishi Sunak is seen as competent within and outside the Tory party, his wealthy status and the fact that he led a rebellion against Boris Johnson may make several within the Tories wary of him. For now, he is leading the polls as the next likely candidate.
Over 60% of the Conservative membership is male. Most are white, above the age of 60. The election for the new Prime Minister within the Conservative Party will now happen next week, and on Monday the 24th the nominations close by 2 p.m. local time. Each Prime Ministerial candidate should have at least 100 members within the party backing him or her. Radhika Iyer from London, NDTV.